Let's turn our attention back to President Trump's tough on crime push in our nation's capital.
Yeah, the administration reports making more than 1,000 arrests on the streets of D.C. with hundreds of illegal guns now off the streets. The goal, of course, make Washington safer, but some media don't see it that way. Take a listen.
When you have this consistent pattern that you're only going after black mayors, now you're going to fight West more. I mean, the pattern here is clear.
Trump is preparing to occupy cities across the country. He is sending in federal authorities to raid the homes of his political opponents.
And that's the thing that is absolutely abhorrent. It reminds me so much of what happened in Germany in the 1930s.
Oh, are you kidding me? All right. For more on this, let's welcome in Republican strategist, chairman of the Fort Bend County Republican Party in Texas, host of the 13-Minute News Hour, Bobby Eberle, along with Pollster for American Pulse Research and polling, host of the Political Trade Secrets podcast, Dustin Olson. I mean, Dustin, look, I was doing politics for a long time, state, local, federal. You make the streets safe. People like you as a leader, regardless of party. I mean, what about this D.C. takedown? I think the people are going to actually like it.
Yeah, absolutely. So it's having a murder-free week. It's been about 12 days, I think, since the last murder. That's pretty amazing. And you have a city like Chicago that they have a murder a day. Other cities would like to have this. Actually, last week we did a poll in New York City on the mayor's race, but we spent some time talking to them about crime. And 85% of New Yorkers say that crime's a problem. 50% say it's a serious problem. And it's interesting. We're talking about cashless bail today because of the president's executive order. And 54% of New Yorkers actually are less likely to vote for Cuomo because of his cashless bail policies. So this is a big issue across the country. And really for the people who were murdered earlier this summer in D.C., this could have happened a lot sooner, and maybe they'd still be alive. So there's a lot of real families that are affected by this. Yeah. And I think people really do want to have safe cities.
Yeah, good point. And the president signing 2 new crime-related executive orders yesterday. You mentioned the one, cashless bail, and then the other one looks to criminalize burning the American flag, making it illegal. But that flag order is catching some criticism from conservatives as well over free speech. Bobby, what do you make of this?
Well, good morning, and I'm going to fall on that side, actually. I don't think I still I've looked at the executive order. It's very nuanced. It really focuses on if you're burning the flag and it's inciting violence, then we'll crack down somehow. But anything you do that incites violence is a bad thing, and it's against the law. So I'm not exactly sure where he's going with this one, but I have seen the reaction. And if there's any kind of, example of First Amendment rights, it's that. It's abhorrent to see. We see these terrorist groups do it. We see these riots and protests on college campuses do it, and I can't stand to see it, but it's the ultimate example of our First Amendment right. So I'm really kind of puzzled on this one.
Yeah, no, exactly.
I know we have some legal experts with us in the next hour.
Yeah, that'll
and
be interesting.
Break all of this down and what really can happen out of this.
No, absolutely. Yeah. All right, so Dustin, I want to go back to the crime thing. Now, the White House wants to move the crime initiative onto Chicago, a city that has led the country in murders for 13 straight years, 573 last year alone. But Illinois Governor J.B. Pritzker, also a possible presidential candidate, making it clear he doesn't want this president in his city. Take a listen.
Look around you right now. Does this look like an emergency? Look at this. Find a family who's enjoying today sitting on their front porch and ask if they want their neighborhoods turned into a war zone by a wannabe dictator.
It's already a war zone there, JB. The White House putting out a fact sheet Monday highlighting the fact Chicago's murder rate last year triple that of Los Angeles, 5 times higher than New York City. I don't understand why Democrats don't get it. People want leaders to be tough on crime, Dustin.
Absolutely, and as I pointed out in our poll, even in New York City, people feel that way. This is really the wrong side of history and the wrong side of this issue for Democrats. And this is the amazing thing that you've seen happen in politics. We used to have polarized issues where 50% of the country is on one side, 50% were on the other side, and politicians used those really to get turnout, to win elections. It was a way to polarize the electorate. But now today we have 80-20 issues. And Donald Trump can easily just polarize it by adding his name to a popular issue, and Democrats reflexively will go to the other side of it. And just over and over and over again, he goads them into doing these things that are really a problem for their party long term, which is why we see them with historically low approval ratings, and I think is going to have an impact on them in this current midterm cycle.
Also really funny to watch J.B. Pritzker doing that news conference, standing below Trump Tower in Chicago.
Right. Interesting. Interesting choice there.
Yeah.
Bobby, so I want to get to this because I know you're in Texas, so I want to pivot over to the ongoing redistricting battle as Texas pushes forward with its new congressional maps. Then you have California Governor Gavin Newsom moving ahead now with his own threats. But President Trump is saying that the DOJ is prepared to fight it. Take a listen to this.
Is there a federal mechanism you're hoping to use to fight back against his redistricting constitutional amendment, or is that
Well, I think I'm going to be filing a lawsuit pretty soon, and I think we're going to be very successful in it. We're going to be filing it through the Department of Justice. That's going to happen.
All right. So, again, we have our panel of legal experts that can dive into this in a little bit. But what do you think about this and Donald Trump's response there, Bobby?
Well, I love the response, and you have to look at the fact that there's two different situations. Here in Texas, you know, we can just pass legislation. We looked at the maps, the Texas House, Texas Senate voted it. Greg Abbott's about to sign it, and we'll have possibly 5 new Republican seats. Now, in California, it's a lot different. You have to take it to the voters. You have to make sure you pass various constitutional questions. And plus, how do these maps look? In Texas, we ensure that they meet the Voting Rights Act, that they adhere to the law. I'm not sure what California is going to do. I'm looking forward to the experts. But the fact that they have to jump through these other hoops and the fact that they gerrymander to begin with does open themselves up to a lot of scrutiny. And I like the way the president is handling this.
As we've said many times before, they're willing to scrap their constitutions to save democracy.
Right.
Yes.
Right.
Okay.
That makes sense. Bobby, Dustin, thank you both so much. Appreciate you guys this morning.
Thank you all.
Thank you.